I've always been a huge fan of Dragon Ball. It was the anime of my childhood, so when I heard about Akira Toriyama passing, it really hit home. I was meant to make this video last week, but I got very sick, so probably this video theme is already old news, but it is what it is. Since Mobile Legends have been collabing with different anime series, it got me thinking that if they were to ever collab with Dragon Ball series, there's this one hero that should definitely get the role of Goku. And probably most of you will agree with me. Gore's ultimate is basically like Kami Kamiha, and his hoverboard can be the cloud thingy that Goku used to ride on. Majin Buu can be Nana since he has the transforming chocolate skill. Vegeta is a little bit tricky, maybe he can be someone like Cylon. Anyway, in the first match, we got Natalia as the jungler. Not gonna lie, at first I was a bit skeptical about this pick, but soon she will prove me wrong. I was wondering why I was not level 2 yet after clearing this wave, but then I just noticed that our Diggy saw his roaming boots. A pretty decent start for us. I saw their marksman was pretty low, so I went to get top. I feel like a knock-up skill shouldn't be able to cancel Gore's ult.
Okay.
The score is 7-3. We are doing pretty well and getting their goal lane twice already. This was looking promising.
The root of all evil lies within.
But our Badang wanted Gore to be Naruto instead of Goku. He wanted me to use the clone of Jutsu and be in two places at the same time. And because I didn't want him to totally throw the game away, I made the mistake to listen to him and gain his lane. Our roamer probably felt the same way. But instead, what we should have done was just to put more pressure in the gold lane and make sure our marksman could get fed as much as possible. Just like how Chi-Chi saw Gohan's true potential, our Badang had the same effect on all of us because we listened and succumbed to his request. Now I see why Dyrov is so much stronger now. They increased his ultimate range significantly.
The enemy has slain the turtle.
That was scary. Their Guinevere is coming from the bottom side.
Energy vortex! Entire galaxies have fallen under my fist. This
Initiate retreat.
Oh, he lost in a 1v1 against his counterpart.
Slain an enemy. Launch attack.
I don't have to choose. I don't have to choose. I take
Ally has been slain.
No way.
You have been slain.
Things were starting to look rough. That was overly ambitious by Guinevere.
Shut down. Double kill. Team destroy the turret.
Most of the enemies are in the top lane. This is our chance to take the Lord quickly. But we needed our marksman to melt the Lord. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. We missed our golden opportunity.
Initiate retreat. Request backup.
Energy vortex!
An enemy has been slain. Enemy double kill. Killing spree.
Some small victory here and there, but nothing that could turn the tide.
Darkness pervades the universe, and so does my domination. Dark form! Dark form! Energy vortex! Dark
Our Natalia was making some goldy plays though.
interstellar travel is time. Dark form! Face your doom!
The roamer had been completely disregarding his positioning for a while now. Alright, that was worth it.
Dark form.
You have slain an enemy.
Dark form.
Shut down. You have slain an enemy. Double kill.
Although it was a pretty intense match, I wasn't completely satisfied, so I decided to play one more game with Gord.
Victory!
The irony about the second match is that it's going to be the opposite of what happened in the first match. In this one, we're gonna struggle in the early game, but then start playing much better in the mid to late game.
Dark form. I am the inevitable. Dark form. I will not be denied. Ha! Energy form.
Luckily I managed to stun the jungler in the last moment and got the last hit on the turtle.
Before your new master, darkness pervades you. And so Galaxy
Okay, maybe I wasn't doing that bad in the early game, but still, we are gonna be struggling quite a lot. Tigre plus CC. It's tough to deal against such draft, especially when playing a dashless hero like Gord. Like I said, we're getting our butts kicked in the early to mid game. But remember, it's not about how you start, but how you finish.
An enemy has been destroyed. Double kill.
This wasn't absolutely hopeless because we had Ixia. And most of you probably already know, she's perhaps the best late game marksman, especially for defending the base.
An enemy has been slain. Killing spree. Shut down.
The pattern is undeniable. A lot of times when a team has been absolutely dominating the other team, they tend to get very cocky in the late game. And that's when the cracks start happening.
A small price to pay for power. Dark Form! Entire galaxy.
The bait has been set.
My fist. This is the blood of the galaxy. Dark Form!
Finally, it seemed like we are starting to turn the title battle. But we got careless. Oof, if only we had minions here, this would have been over.
Initiate retreat. Launch attack.
Bow before your new master.
Shut down. Godlike. Double kill. Triple kill. Maniac.
This seems like GG.
Dark Form!
Shut down.
Not like this. And our base.
Interstellar travel is time consuming. Until this
Can Ixia pull this off?
Dark Form! Galaxy Speed!
You have slain an enemy.
You cannot underestimate the super minion now. They are much stronger after one of the recent updates.
Energy Vortex!
We have identified our biggest threat, and of course it was their marksman. We gotta prioritize her first. Without Layla, you can say that half of their firepower is gone. Our bottom lane though.
Cultivation? Interesting technology. Galaxy
Killing spree. Shut down. Double kill.
Dark Form!
If we all push here, we could probably just end the game. Once again, we got only one target. We got a Kamehameha. Just like how Akira Toriyama has taught us throughout his brilliant works, perseverance pays off. Even if things look grim, never give up and don't lose sight of your goals. And most importantly, if you're in a similar situation like Gohan's position, don't listen to Chi-Chi. Anyway, this was kind of like a short tribute video. Until we meet again.